Breathing in Delhi NCR is equivalent to smoking 10 cigarettes a day. Delhi AQI drops sharply to 700. Dust and toxic smog envelop the capital. Delhi becomes the most polluted city ever in history. AQI reaches 795. Schools shut, flights grounded, hospitals packed. You step outside and you can't see the building across the street. Your eyes burn, your throat stings with every breath. But here's what these headlines aren't telling you, and this is what you really need to know. Right now, microscopic particles, even smaller than your hair, are slipping past your lungs, entering your bloodstream, and traveling directly to your brain, your liver, every organ in your body. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to stop them. And this isn't just Delhi's problem. 92% of the world is breathing polluted air right now. But don't think that you're helpless, because I'm going to show you exactly what's happening inside your cells, and more importantly, what you can do to protect yourself from the inside out. Let's dive in. So first, let's talk about something most people don't realize. This pollution isn't just attacking your lungs. It's a full-body assault, and the recent research is honestly terrifying. A 2025 study exposed healthy mice to traffic-derived PM 2.5 at real-world levels, the same levels many of us are breathing right now. After just 12 weeks, they developed full-blown fatty liver disease, increased fat accumulation, inflammation, and liver scarring. Now, you might be thinking, okay, but that's mice. Fair enough. So let me tell you what studies have found in humans. A meta-analysis of over 14 million people found that for every 10 micrograms per cubic meter increase in PM 2.5, liver damage markers rose significantly. ALT increased by 4.45%, AST by 3.99%, and GGT by 2.91%. All these are direct indicators of your liver being damaged. And who thought these tiny particles could be even more hazardous than just affecting your breathing? Because what I'm about to tell you is going to shock you. Those PM 2.5 particles, they're so tiny, 25 to 100 times thinner than a human hair. They don't just stay in your lungs, they travel directly from your nose into your brain through something called the olfactory nerve. A massive meta-analysis published in The Lancet examined over 26 million people across 51 studies. And the findings? For every 5 microgram increase in PM 2.5 exposure, your dementia risk increases by 8%. Now let me put that in perspective for you. In Delhi, where PM 2.5 routinely exceeds 250 micrograms during winter, that's 50 times higher than safe levels. We're talking about devastating compounding risk. The pollution doesn't just correlate with brain damage, it physically changes your brain structure. These particles trigger your microglia, your brain's immune cells, into chronic overdrive, creating a vicious cycle of inflammation and oxidative stress. Over time, this encourages amyloid plaque buildup, the hallmark of Alzheimer's disease. And here's what really concerns doctors. This damage accumulates silently over the years. Studies tracking people for over a decade found the risk builds slowly, wearing down your brain's defenses until disease takes hold. But you need not worry, because in just a few minutes, I'll give you some tips to make pollution protection simplest for you. And the earlier you start protecting yourself, the more you save your future. But before jumping on the solutions and tips, let's talk about what's actually happening at the cellular level. Because once you understand this, the solutions will make perfect sense to you. So polluted air contains transition metals, organic compounds, and diesel particles that generate something called reactive oxygen species. Think of them as molecular grenades exploding in your cells, attacking your DNA, membranes, and proteins. This is oxidative stress, and it's the mechanism behind every pollution-related issue. Now, your body isn't stupid. It has natural defenses, antioxidant enzymes like superoxide dismutase, catalase, and glutathione peroxidase working 24/7 to neutralize these attacks. But when pollution is extreme, and let's be honest, in North India right now it is extreme, your defenses get completely overwhelmed. According to a study, as PM 2.5 increased, People's glutathione peroxidase levels shot up 12%, their bodies frantically producing more defenders. And when pollution dropped, levels decreased 6.5%. Your body is in constant crisis mode, fighting a battle it can't win alone. After all the health crisis this pollution is up to, there's some good news. And that's why I made this video. We can fight back with the right weapons. And I'm going to show you exactly how, starting with something you probably already have in your kitchen. First off, my absolute favorite, the dhania shot. And before you roll your eyes thinking this is some Instagram trend, let me show you the actual science. Fresh coriander contains flavonoids and specialized fibers that bind to heavy metals. In a Chinese study, coriander was shown to help reduce the buildup of harmful metals like lead in the body and increase their removal through urine, protecting organs like the kidneys from damage caused by pollution toxins. So to make your daily shot, blend 1 cup fresh coriander leaves with 1 cup water, juice of half a lemon and a pinch of black salt. Drink this on an empty stomach every morning during pollution season. I want you to try this for just 1 week and notice the difference. Drop a comment below if you're going to start this tomorrow. Now, while we're talking about detox, let's talk about the organ that's doing all the heavy lifting behind the scenes. Your liver is your body's detox powerhouse. And right now, with this pollution, it's working overtime. Glutathione is your master antioxidant, absolutely critical for liver detoxification. Without enough of it, those toxins become even more dangerous than the original pollutants. So supporting your glutathione levels isn't optional. It's essential. And I'm going to give you the exact protocol in just a minute, but first understand this. To boost glutathione fast in your body, the number one thing that helps is N-acetylcysteine. It's the direct precursor of glutathione. Take 600 to 1200 milligrams of NAC daily for results. And here's a pro tip. NAC in combination with milk thistle works even better. If you want a ready-made solution, you can try My Duty's Liver Detox, which has both ingredients in their maximum strength. I'll drop the link in the description. And if you prefer getting it from food, and honestly, you should do both, cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage activate your NRF2 antioxidant pathway, which tells your body to produce more glutathione. Also, selenium and zinc are critical cofactors. So get selenium from just 2 to 3 Brazil nuts daily, that's it, and zinc from pumpkin seeds. Now, apart from glutathione, there are some more powerful weapons. Remember the reactive oxygen species we talked about. When it comes to neutralizing those, you need to load up on the most powerful antioxidants. And one such antioxidant for fighting aging and pollution damage is resveratrol. Now, you've probably heard that red wine has resveratrol, right? But the problem here is that to get a therapeutic dose, you'd need to drink 250 glasses of red wine. Obviously, that's not possible. That's why we formulated My Duty's Stop Aging capsules. One capsule gives you 250 milligrams of resveratrol, which is equivalent to roughly 250 glasses of red wine, without the alcohol, calories, or hangover, just the benefits. And to get the same antioxidant punch naturally, you'd need to eat several oranges, bunches of grapes, and a lot of berries every single day. Or you just take one capsule and have the antioxidant protection you need against this pollution. Next up, broccoli sprouts. And this one's a game changer. It supports detoxification and even has anti-cancer properties. The magic lies in the sulforaphane in broccoli sprouts, which activates your NRF2 pathway, your body's master antioxidant switch. Here's the cool part. You can grow them at home in just 3 to 5 days. Add them to salads, smoothies, or sandwiches. And here's one that most people completely ignore: dietary fiber for gut protection. High fiber intake reduces COPD risk by 14 to 34%, even in polluted areas. Why? Because fiber feeds your gut bacteria that produce anti-inflammatory compounds throughout your entire body. Best sources are oats, barley, beans, and vegetables. Now, these internal defenses through food and supplementation are absolutely crucial. But here's the thing, if you're doing all of this and your home environment is toxic, your efforts will be wasted. So let's fix your environment next. Let's talk about what you can control right now. Number 1, air purification. Invest in HEPA filters for your bedrooms and living areas. Especially place one near your bed because you're spending 7 to 8 hours there breathing. And for maximum protection, consider photocatalytic oxidation or PCO technology that actually transforms pollutants into harmless compounds using UV light rather than just trapping them. Next, smart ventilation. Open windows for 15 minutes daily, but only when AQI is below 100. 150. Create cross ventilation by opening windows on opposite sides of your home. Now, this is where most people mess up without realizing it. Your cleaning products. Swap harsh chemical cleaners for baking soda, vinegar, and hydrogen peroxide. Skip aerosols, air fresheners, and scented candles. They're actually worsening your indoor air quality. Research shows these products increase lung disease risk by up to 32%. Next, timing matters. Most people think early morning air is cleanest, but studies across Delhi, Mumbai, and other major cities show AQI actually peaks in the morning, and the cleanest air is from 3 to 5 p.m. So skip morning walks during pollution season. Walk between 3 to 5 p.m. instead. Check AQI daily. If it's above 200, stay indoors. And always choose locations away from highways or choose open spaces with greenery. And here's a simple, beautiful solution. Add air purifying plants like snake plants, spider plants, or pothos. These actually absorb indoor pollution. Add 2 to 3 plants per room and they'll work for you 24/7. These strategies, combined with your nutritional arsenal, create a comprehensive defense system. But there's one more thing I need to tell you before we wrap up. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat this. The air quality crisis in North India is real and it's not disappearing tomorrow. The government might take years to fix this. But here's what you need to understand. You are not helpless. Every dhania shot you drink, every serving of broccoli sprouts, every NAC capsule you take, every time you turn on that air purifier, you're building cellular resilience. You're strengthening your defense systems at the DNA level. You're taking control. The pollution outside is beyond your control, but your internal environment, that's your domain. And when you optimize it with the right nutrition, supplementation, and environmental strategies, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. If this video helped, hit that like button and subscribe for more evidence-based health content. Drop a comment and tell me which strategy you are starting today. Stay strong, stay healthy. See you in the next video.